It's Mrs. Feathers. I'm going to go over your grammar practice pages with you for this week. This week you're taking a look at pages 11 through 14. This week we're continuing looking at sentences. We're going to take a look at subjects and predicates. So in my box on page 11, it says that a sentence is a group of words that expresses a complete thought. Remember, going back to our first week, that's our Jane talk. Every sentence has two parts. It has the subject and the predicate. The subject is who or what the sentence is about, and the predicate identifies what they are doing or what they are. And then a complete subject is all of the words in the subject. On this page, we are going to identify what or whom each sentence is about. We are going to draw a line under the complete subject. Let's do two examples together. The pet store is busy on Saturday. I need to ask myself, what or whom is this sentence about? This sentence is about the pet store. So I am going to underline the pet store. Number 2 says, people smile at the puppies and the kitties, or kittens. This sentence, again, I'm asking what or whom it is about. This sentence is about people. I am going to underline the word people. You are going to continue these directions for 3 through 10. Page 12 is looking at multi-word subjects. So the subject of a sentence, again, tells what or whom the sentence is about. A complete subject is all of the words in the subject, which is what we practiced on page 11. And a complete subject can be one word, more than one word, or it can be what we call a compound subject. And when we have a compound subject, that means it's about more than one person or more than one thing. And we connect our subjects by the word and. For this page, we are going to place a check mark next to the sentence if it has a compound subject. I am going to write the complete subject on each line. We're going to do 3 examples together. Number 1 says, Jane and Leah rode their bikes to the park. First, I need to ask myself if this sentence has a compound subject. Is this sentence about more than one person, place, or thing? This sentence says Jane and Leah. So it does have a compound subject. I need to place a check mark next to it. And then on the line, I'm going to write out the complete subject. So Jane and Leah is my complete subject. Let's take a look at number 2. Number 2 says, Carlos and Shane were playing soccer. Again, I need to ask myself, does this sentence have a compound subject? Is this sentence about more than one person, place, or thing? This sentence does have a compound subject, so I want to put a check mark next to it because it's about Carlos and Shane. So on the line, I'm going to write my complete subject, which is Carlos and Shane. Last example on this page, number 3 says, the sun shone brightly. I need to ask myself, is this sentence an example of a compound subject? Is it about more than one person, place, or thing? This sentence is only about the sun, so it is not compound, meaning I do not put a check mark next to it. I just write the complete subject, which is the sun. You need to finish this page with the same directions for 4 through 10. Your next page is page 13, and on this page we're looking at complete sentences and fragments. We've looked at this before, so it should be review. Our box reminds us that every complete sentence has a subject and a predicate, and it expresses a complete thought. Again, our Jane talk. A fragment may be a sentence that does not have a subject, so it does not have a complete thought being expressed. That again is our Tarzan talk. Most of the time we are able to correct sentence fragments by either adding a subject or a predicate. On this page, we are going to correct each fragment by adding a subject from the box, and then we are going to rewrite the sentence correctly. Here's my box that I can choose from. Number 1 says, blank is much larger than a town. I need to figure out which one of these words or phrases completes this sentence correctly. For this sentence, it would be a city. I'm going to write a city on the line, and then on the big line below, I am going to rewrite the entire sentence. You will only use each word or phrase from the box one time. You will finish this page with the same directions. As always, your very last page is a proofreading page, so the box at the top is just a review of what a complete subject, a compound subject, a fragment, and a sentence fragment is or are. The directions on this page say to underline the complete subject in each sentence. For sentence fragments, we're going to add a subject. Then we are going to write the sentence correctly, making sure we use capital letters and end marks. Number 1 says, my class will go on a field trip to the museum next week. First, I need to underline the complete subject. Who or what is this sentence about? It's about my class. Now I need to correctly write this sentence with capital letters and end marks. This is a statement, so I need to end my sentence with a period. Let's also take a look at number 3. Number 3 says, can see all kinds of things used long ago. I need to add a subject to this sentence because it is missing a subject, making it a fragment. So, I need to add a subject that makes sense in this sentence. It says, can see all kinds of things used long ago. I am going to say, we can see all kinds of things used long ago. I fixed this sentence by adding a subject, we. I put a capital W and a period at the end because, again, this is a statement. You will complete this page with the same directions for 2, 4, and 5. If you have any questions about the grammar this week, please feel free to reach out to myself, Mrs. Oliver, or Mr. Casper, and we will be happy to help you. See you next week, 3rd grade.